My name is John. I'm a member of the Gold Coast Aquarium Society, and today it's my pleasure to show you some of the tanks I have. And we're going to start with this little one. It's a little Aqueon 8.5 gallon tank with Aqueon shrimp and plant substrate in it. The substrate doesn't buffer anymore, so now it's a Neo tank, and I like it better like this than it was before. So it's doing pretty good. The shrimp are happy. It seems like they are running around like crazy and having babies and all this good stuff. The plants seem to be doing pretty good, and what I've got going on in here with plant wise is Anubis and a lot of boosts that is smaller boosts, so you can't hardly see it. Like that little flower in the center there is a boost flower, and it's growing out of the middle of the Anubis, which that whole log is covered with both. There's some Pella on the back. That's a type of moss. There's Visited moss on the back, in the back corner there. There's some Swasitang over there. Rabbit snails, ram's horn snails. The rabbit snails have actually had at least one baby that I found in here. The shrimp, and there's scuds and stuff running around, which is it's good. I mean, it means the water quality is halfway decent anyways. Then they help eat all the food that the shrimp don't eat, which ain't much anymore. They do like their little stuffed protein food. Everything else is growing pretty good and getting pretty big. I got a whole bunch of babies coming soon, so that'll be interesting. That shrimp's got orange eyes. But there's a lot of cool stuff in here that I notice every time. Into here where I have my 20-gallon long that I drilled out. I put an overflow box on it. It runs down to a sump, and that's been a very good thing for this tank. There's fish in here. I have Hillstream loaches. I've got some salt and pepper cories, or actually I got one salt and pepper cory, and then I have some the little dwarf cories or pygmy cories. I really enjoy them. There's a mixture of snails, just like all my tanks really. Pixie snails, that's what those are. Yeah, in the corner there, that's a pixie snail, right, climbing on the boost, which you better not eat. This tank has a lot of Java plants in it. It's got the Winterloaf. It's got regular Java fern, the skinny leaf one. It's got the regular fern. It's got Trident. And then that one is in the middle there is well, that's an Anubis, but the one behind it is an Asian water fern, they call it, whatever the heck that means. I've got some baby tears on rocks, but people keep on eating it, so I don't know how much longer that'll be. There's some, just some kind of moss on there, and the shrimp just like to eat, so they're having a party in the bowl. The fish will come and join them. So everything's going pretty good in there. There's a couple shrimp in here. These are all red Rileys. There's no other shrimp but them in there. Now we're going to look at this other tank I have, which is my crystal tank. And these guys have been doing actually pretty good. I didn't get enough to really kickstart a colony. I should have put a lot more in than I did. But what I've got are doing pretty darn good. There's a little tiger shrimp right there. I just added them a little while ago. and the crystal shrimps. There's crystal reds, there's some crystal blacks. There's some orange, well, they were supposed to be white bee shrimp, but they turned orange, so I don't know if that's because they're happy or angry, I don't know, but they look pretty darn good, and one of them is buried up, and she lives in this one plant down here. You see her in the morning and stuff, but you know, she, until she has her baby, she's going to be in there. This tank is run by an undergravel filter. It is nothing that I thought of. It is something that I saw on YouTube, and I love the results they were getting. If the results that I get off of this are half as good as theirs, I'm going to be a happy man within a year or so, because their tanks were loaded with shrimp. Now, I'm sure they started off with a lot more shrimp than I do, but you know, I would rather grow it slow and have fun watching them grow. So that's just the way it is. There's a lot of plants in here, all different kinds. There's a lot of boosts. There's mosses of all different kinds. There's some crypts. There's some stuff that I don't even know what it is. I'm sure anybody in the club, if you come to one of our meetings, somebody will be able to tell you what the heck it is. But you know, it's just fun to watch these tanks evolve, and our animals and fish have grow up and have babies on their own and all this stuff. It's pretty neat, I think, and I enjoy it tremendously. So come to the meeting, and we can get together and introduce yourself to us, to me anyways, and you might learn something here, not necessarily from me, but we have people that have been in the aquarium hobby for a very long time. I started when I was 8, but I'm a youngster. Thanks.